Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. How is everyone doing today? I need to change the Goma picture to the Goku because I'm doing stage 6 today to try and do the Terrifying Conquerors mission. So I will be right back. Okay, there we go. So I am surmising that, if memory serves me correctly, this is my best case scenario team. Of course, this guy needs a super easy A something fierce, because this 80% damage reduction barely does anything. He doesn't even have any defense in his kit. I do think I can change this up a little bit, so let me see if I can actually supply something that'll do better. In a second. Yep, this is what I have, and so I intend to capitalize on this as much as I can. I do believe that this Gohan and Piccolo are going to get an easy ace sometime soon. Unfortunately, they came out like a year ago, so although they're really due for it, this guy's Super Easy A has got to be close. Just saying, this guy's Super Easy A has got to be close. So, without any more further ado, let's hop in and see how well I can do and how far I can get. Okay, so I really needed to double check my stats in my last fight for my full power Frieza. The AGL one, not the physical one. Oh no, I'm not throwing him off rotation, throwing this guy off rotation. Because he went from taking no damage from Goku's super attack to taking 773,000 on a super attack at 70% damage reduction. Guys, in case you don't know what that means, if the stats are correct on the damage of the super attack on dokkaninfo.com, sorry, dokkaninfo.com, yes. If the stats there are correct, his super attack should only be 1.2 million damage. Okay? His attack raising doesn't change the damage on the super attack, supposedly. It's definitely being affected by it. It is definitely being affected by it. There is no chance whatsoever it's not being affected by the super attack that he keeps ramping up every phase, every turn. I am furious right now. I had a rather very good run, and I had the Goku down by 4 bars. 4 bars. And I'm using full power, LR full power Frieza in the first slot, and Golden Frieza in the second slot, and then Ginyu in the third slot. And I'm like, I shouldn't be taking any damage here. No, you took over my max damage. I have 770,949. 773,000 is past my max damage. It is infuriating. It is infuriating. Sorry, it wasn't that I had a Ginyu on rotation. The Ginyus were going to be on the next rotation. the third slot didn't have an attack. The third slot just didn't have an attack. So that wasn't a turn I should have taken any damage whatsoever. Have to see if this will do better. I'm not having much fun here on this fight. This is just not making sense on paper. See, look at this. Triple digits. Triple digits. Double digits. And then he takes 773,000 when he's greatly stacking defense once per turn on his Ultra Super. I hope someone who's watching this video can explain to me the mechanic and how that was possible. I know that Frieza loses 150% attack and defense after 6 turns, because he has that for the first 6 turns. But that amount of damage he should not have taken with 70% damage reduction. Okay, so 48 million damage so far out of 430 million. Doing good here. Let's keep it up. Nice. Another super attack. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now Vegeta here, on the other hand, he's not that great. Him needing to be in slot 1 is just obnoxious. Not on this team. Not on this team. Okay, how many attacks has he taken? 1. So he has now 70% damage reduction. He'll be fully down to 50% by the time... No, he doesn't have that. He has 40% damage reduction here. And he'll be down to 20% at the end of this phase. Okay, what's my defense here? 718,000. How much additional does this friend unit have? Because 20, it's the same friend unit. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Does Frieza get anything for getting more ki? No, he doesn't. I guess I could just build a Dokkan attack to an extent, because I've never gotten to the Dokkan attack yet. Okay, why in the world can these guys not dodge? Even once not dodging is just so improbable. 80% chance to dodge when there's a Ginyu on rotation. 17 dodge in the hidden potential system. Now he's got another 10% chance to dodge the super attack. Okay, good. Now my problem is where the other super attack is. Nice. That's very nice. Okay, there's the other super attack. Hopefully Ginyu can tank this. Okay, he can tank it. Surprisingly enough, he can tank it. That's good. And the question is these normals here at the end from this Frieza, against this Frieza. Starting off at 40% damage reduction. Second attack would be 30% damage reduction. Okay, now he's sitting at 20% damage reduction. Okay. What's my defense sitting like here? 800,000 for Ginyu, 681,000 for Frieza. So I stacked more defense, and he somehow has less defense. Am I missing something here? Does he give some sort of boost? No, he doesn't. This just doesn't make sense. What in the world is going on with this Frieza? Like, why? How did he lose defense when I'm greatly stacking defense? Somebody for just explain this to me, please. And no super attack with Ginyu. Lovely. Yeah, super attack right off the bat. 70% damage reduction. That should be impossible. That should be impossible. His defense should be higher than the attack. It should be double digits. Doesn't make sense. Okay. Now he's taking double digits after supering. I just don't know what's happening here. This doesn't make sense. Oh gosh. Okay, so I have done about 46% damage at this point. 46% of his max health damage. Oh. I should be able to transform into Ginyu next turn. Into Ginyu Goku. I just don't know if it's a viable option at the moment. Yeah, I'll have that 50% damage reduction, a 50% chance to dodge. Just don't know how much defense I'll have. I need it to be like 1 million defense. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is not a good... This is not necessarily a good idea. But, hear me out. He might end up with a no attack slot. And then I really, 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 really have to hope that the Birder and Jace dodge everything. I saw that they didn't dodge earlier in this fight, and it's not okay. It is not okay, especially with how high Goku's damage is. His attack stat is just enormous at this point. Nice. Vegeta's doing a decent amount of damage here. Now my question is if Vegeta is going to... Yeah, he's not going to stick around for a second turn. Okay. I have to do this. Regardless of his defense, I have to do this. Okay. He's got 80% chance to dodge. He has 80% chance to dodge. Signature pose, loyalty. I mean, it is really down to the wire here. This is the closest I've gotten here, but still, this is nerve-wracking. Okay, dodge the attacks at the beginning. That's good. Man, I have both full power freezes on the next rotation. That's a problem. Unless I can get the full power Frieza to attack before Goku attacks, I don't think I'm surviving next turn, if I even survive this turn. He's doing a decent amount of damage here. Oh. That was a crit too. If only that was a super attack. Okay, now the Vegeta here at the end has got to take double digits for me to have a chance next turn. For real, he's got to. And to be honest, if that was an additional super attack by Ginyu, I would have been fine. Oh, I have to do this. I have to do this, right? I don't have a chance. He's at 878,000 now. So it's nearly 879,000. What does his active skill do? Greatly raises attack temporarily because ultimate damage to the enemy. It's a guaranteed crit because it's against Goku. He gets an additional 50% chance, 50% attack as the second or third attacker on a turn. So let's do this. Please finish him off here. Yes! 69.623 million. Terrifying Conquerors finally done. Oh my gosh, this was such a trip. Oh gosh, this is such a long video too. Thank you all so much for coming to watch the video. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new or if you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing. If you have any thoughts, please let me know in the comment section down below. What did you use your team? What did you use for your team? How did your runs go? Please let me know. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.